I'm going to start off by moisturizing my lips, and my favorite lip moisturizer is the Bliss X Medicated Mint Balm, and it really just moisturizes your lips. Next, I'm going to be taking the Baby Skin Pore Eraser, and I actually had to refilm this because I had to go take care of my shoes, so I already put it right here and on my nose. I'm going to put a little bit more on my nose and in those other areas where I have more pores. I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Coverall Primer. It is really unnecessary to use two primers, but I just like to use the pure one to smooth out my pores. And this one right around here, so I do have a lot of texture. I almost feel like this is a Maybelline inspired video, but it is drugstore foundation, and Maybelline is a great drugstore brand. They have good foundations, good eyeshadows, good everything pretty much. The primer is also really good. I'm going to take the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind foundation stick thing. I'm going to put 2 stripes on my cheek, each cheek, and then one across my forehead and one across my chin. And inside my makeup bag, I have all my new foundation and just big brushes that I got yesterday. And this makeup bag is from Shop Miss A. It says my face lives here, and I literally died over it. So I'm going to be taking the AOA Studio High Def Brush F1, and I'm going to be blending out my foundation. Next, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and this is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. I'm going to be putting a triangle on each side of my face, and 2, 1, 1, and 1 T. And I'm going to be taking this and taking a wet, dampen, whatever you want to call it, Real Techniques blending sponge, and on this top. This is my favorite way to blend out any type of concealer usually, or foundation. I've been trying out brushes for foundation, but overall the beauty sponge is my favorite way. Now that this is all blended out, I'm going to take a cosmetic wedge and dip it in my NYC Smooth Staples face powder, and I'm going to put it on your eyes. Basically, you just kind of like pile up powder, use translucent powder, and it helps to set your concealer so it doesn't crease. I've just been letting this sit on my face a little bit, so while I'm doing that, I'm going to dip back into my powder on this large fluffy brush. I'm going to be powdering my face and setting it with this powder. I'm just going to be wiping my bake off. You can just honestly just go under the eyes a couple times and it pretty much comes off. I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. brush and getting some of that translucent powder and packing it on my lid. For blush, I'm going to be taking the Ulta Cheek Color in Curly, and I'm really going to be dabbing my brush in there, taking off the excess, and I'm going to be taking a Wet n Wild blending brush and this Ulta eyeshadow in Sable, and just deepening up my crease by taking windshield wiper motions and fluffing that into the crease. I'm taking a lash curler. I believe this is from e.l.f. Not totally sure. If I find out, I will mention it in a further video. And I'm just curling my lashes. Taking this Wet n Wild Color Icon black liner, and I'm strictly going to be lining the outer part of my tight line, just to add a little bit more definition to my lash line and to make my lashes look bigger. Second to last step, I'm going to be taking this Ulta Blush Drama Volume Mascara and applying a thin coat to my lashes. Really, lashes for me are the key part of my makeup, because unless I'm doing really heavy eyeliner, I like to have fluffy lashes. But really, this is just going to be a little extra emphasis on the eyes. You don't really want to put too much on because, you know, if you're in the water and this stuff comes off, well, let's just say you should bring a makeup remover with you. You need to do the NYX lip butter, I believe, butter lipstick, and in Snow Cap, and just 2 coats. Rub my lips together and do Cupid's bow. And oh, I forgot highlight. Taking this Wet n Wild Fergie highlighter. Fergie, I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna rub my finger in it. So I do have a fan brush, but it doesn't show up as pigmented. I'm just gonna be putting it at the very tops of my cheeks. Usually I would use the Mary Luminizer, but since I decided this would be an affordable look, and I'm just gonna also take some, curve it up to below my brow bone and above. This is really messy, but it is gonna help to add dimension to your cheeks. And then on the Cupid's bow and tip of my nose. And this is your makeup look. This is the finished look, and I am going to be adding setting spray. I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. I'm not drenching my face in it, but it will help your